Passion is about the science which we are actually learning from academics, from medical sciences, and that science is not empowering us. That is too old, too obsolete. We have to shift our science toward the latest, toward the research base, and toward the science that giving us the critical thinking, the empowering, the improvement. That science is now the foundation for the broader vision, for the broader healing, for the broader learning, and that science is totally based on the research base, that is quantum physics, and the other one is epigenetics. In 1700, the science which is adopted on a wide scale, that is Newtonian physics, and that physics have the only base that human and environment and universe, that is totally matter, have no concern with the energy, and that science provide us the foundation for the medical industry, that industry which are now so bigger, so scale that it almost surpass $1 trillion. And instead of reaching to such a level, still not empowering, not improving the lives. The reason behind is the Newtonian physics, according to which human body is like a machine. Human body is matter, and giving no focus to the mind, to the energy, to the signals which we receive from the inner plus outer environment. And that is the science which gave us the broader aspect, the broader possibilities, the broader informations, the information which empower us, which improve us. And that is the reason it is again supported by the other theory which come also with it a parallel, that is the theory of gene determinism and genetics. And according to this theory, we are the victims of genes. We have the blood pressure, we have the heart attacks, we have the other diseases, and that diseases are due to our genetics, and that come through our genes. And that's why we consider ourselves helpless, ourselves victims, and not taking the responsibility of making our life good. And that is again not empowering us. The reason lies that we only do our entire life the blame game that we have the disease due to our genetics. And then we give this responsibility to the pharmaceuticals, to the doctors, to the hospitals, to the big insurance companies. The reason lies that we consider ourselves helpless, having no power, and we give that power to other, and that is actually the freedom, and that is actually the power, and we give that power to those who have the chemistry, who have the drugs, who have the pills. And that is the pharmaceutical industry, which again nurturer, with giving this responsibility to the healing, to these industries. And now these industries becoming bigger and bigger, but we are not understanding that the latest science that is above the gene, that is epigenetics, that give the control to us, and we take that responsibility and we move toward the energy healing, and that healing is far far faster, far far superior, far far effective then the medicine, then the pharmaceuticals, then the chemicals. And that is the reason that we avoid totally the energy healing, the spiritual healing, the taking of responsibilities, changing the lifestyles, improving our sleep, improving our food, improving our movement, as the secret to life is the movement. And here the other foundation is that we are the atoms, and atom have the electron, proton and neutron. And if we think about the Newtonian physics, the victim mentality, the genetics, it means that genes is actually controlling the biology. So gene is always in the nucleus, so nucleus become the brain. But the science now show us that if we remove even the nucleus, the cell still have effective and having the behavior not affecting by even removing the nucleus. So this is the false concept, these are the false beliefs which we give worth, and that worth spoil our entire life, and we catch these beliefs from the mainstream media, from the academics, from the medical industrial complex, and these making our lives vulnerable, and we are not giving a single focus to the waves. And those waves, according to the new sciences, the new researchers are if we are in harmony with the environment, in harmony with the other person, we basically remain in the waves that are supporting us, and that boost our energies, and we give the name to those waves constructive interference, and that constructive interference boost our energies, and we remain in a healthy environment, and we remain with the healthy pupil, and we got the wealth, that is the real wealth, that is satisfaction, and satisfaction is again the energy. So according to Newtonian physics, we live in the universe which is totally matter, but the quantum physics tell us that we live in the universe that is energy, and matter is itself energy. And the other thing that we go leads toward the disease, that is the waves which are not in harmony with one another, and they are in opposite, they cancel each other, and our energy becomes zero. So that is the reason, and that is the base for the critical thinking, that we remain with the environment, with the other persons in harmony, so that our energy remain in the boost form, and we live a life that empower us, that improve us.